Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Maruti Suzuki Managing Director and CEO Takayuchi-san, Madam Bhuvaneshwari Garu, Vice Chairman and Managing Director of Heritage Foods India Limited. Yeah. Women power, yes. My beloved wife Lakshmi, my elder brother Prabhu Prasad and Jogulamba. The guests sitting in front of the dais, Umeda-san, Takashita-san, SMIPL, Suzuki Motorcycle India Private Limited, Satyaka Maria-san, Managing Director of DICV Mercedes Daimler Trucks India Limited, Partho Banerjee-san, Suresh-san from Maruti Suzuki, my beloved family members, my NRI sisters, brother-in-laws, brothers, all the guests sitting here, friends, relations, I welcome you all. Good evening to all of you. I'm coming especially to Ram Mohan Naidu Garu. Ram Mohan Naidu Garu is a son to me because I know his father from 1990, not even 1990, I would say 1987. And we used to be very good friends. I said it earlier that we had one strange incident in one of the aircrafts. It caught fire when his father and me were there. So the journey started there, and Ram Mohan Naidu Garu, Minister for Civil Aviation, is like my adopted son. So coming to the 75 years, a lot of people may have some doubts because Varun Group started in 80s and 90s. So why is it now 75 years? The seed was sown by my late father, Mr. Keshav Rao Chowdhury, in 1950 when he migrated from a village near to Nidumolu, which is diagonally opposite to NTR's village, Nemakuru. He came at an age of 21 and he started a small firm called Padmaja Commercial Corporation in the name of his beloved daughter Padmaja. It started with Jetta tractors, Czechoslovakian tractors those days. I really don't know how he got that idea. He was only an SSLC, but I understand from our elders that he came to Vijayawada in order to take care of my mother's sickness. She was always not a healthy lady because of heart problems. So he came to Vijayawada and started this. During the journey, it was I would say nobody was buying tractors those days. Agriculture was still manual. He struggled a lot between 1950 and 1960 to a point that at some point they wanted to go back, but my mother gave him strength to stay back and continue to work. So slowly the tractors and motorcycles got traction. He started doing well. I remember so well that his name was there in Jagdish Andhra Jyoti newspaper saying that Keshav Rao Chowdhury paid taxes on 1,68,000 rupees in 1968. The taxation used to be 90%. Income tax used to be 90%. For every 1 lakh earned, we were paying 90,000 as taxes those days, with some deductions, of course. So then it went down. The business went under valley, and my brother and sister were there in US. I also dreamt of going to US, but looking at the business and family condition, I stayed back with my father, worked hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder, and secured Hindustan Motors Ambassador car dealership in 1976-77. After securing Hindustan Motors dealership, we never looked back, and in small measures, we covered all the problems. We recaptured the business and family respect. I got married in 1979, and so I must tell you something here. My father and mother, they used to look beautiful, very handsome. A lot of people say, even now, how did Keshav Rao Chowdhury, such a wonderful, tall, good-looking man, give birth to these two jokers? So, but that's destiny. So, in 1979, when we got married, late Mr. K.L.N. Prasad called me from Andhra Jyoti and said, Prabhu, Lakshmi has 1,90,000 rupees in Andhra printers deposit. So I would like to send it back. So I said, please, any money coming is welcome. I said, send it. So he sent that 1,90,000 rupees. And then in 1982, I started residential apartments named as Shanti Apartments, which is just about 200 meters from here. Like earlier, Lakshmi said, this land is built on the profits that I earned in Shanti Apartments. Sir, I have a problem, Chief Minister, sir, here. Now this company is a very valuable company. I don't know how much it is. So whenever we have a fight, me and my wife, she says, this is my company and tell me how much you need to get out. There is a big problem. You need to resolve that. So, the journey continued. We had a lot of struggles. I have come to know at that stage, Sri Chandrababu Naidu Garu in 1984. From then on, I maintained a relationship with him over the last 41 years. Let me say a few words about him. I'm not trying to flatter anybody. For the past 40 years, I have seen this gentleman working like a machine. Morning, 7:38. I used to go to him those days because late N.T. Ramarao Garu used to get up at 5:36. They used to move to his house in Abbots by about 7:38 or even 6:30. So if at all we wanted to meet him, we used to go at about 5:36 or late in the evening after 7:38. But then on, single-minded focus, nothing other than party, politics, and the development. I must tell you here something, sir. This morning at about 11:30, we went and laid foundation for your dream city, Amaravati, to build a hotel. A man of terrific resilience, lot of determination, terrific hard work. I think I'm a hard-working guy. I do about 2 to 3 hours of workout. Despite that, I don't think I'll be able to keep your routine. I don't think so. So, my brother then joined in 1979. Together, we recovered the business. Children were born. We started the first finance company in the name of Lakshmi Finance and Varun Finance while conducting automobile business. Today, that automobile finance vertical is a very large vertical in Varun Group. It's not seen, but it's a very large vertical. It gives us a lot of spine. It may not be giving us face, but it gives us a lot of spine. we have now completed as a group 75 years. As Varun, I entered in 1975, so I completed 50 years in business. I can very confidently and proudly say that we have built this company out of pure blood and sweat with an outstanding track record. There are bankers sitting here. I think State Bank of India chairman is there. Lot of other banks, Axis Bank and all are there. We built this company, sir, without a blemish in the last 75 years, whether it's regulatory authorities, government, bankers, employees, customers. That was our passion. Our father was very ethical, and he used to say, when the business was down, he used to say, don't worry, just keep your head straight, don't think about anything. Better days will come. So we conducted our business like that, and we never paid salaries other than on 4th of the succeeding month in the last 75 years. Never delayed a day, never delayed Provident Fund, ESI. Our OEMs are sitting. Maruti Suzuki and Bajaj Auto, they are my two eyes. I hope, Takaichi-san, you're listening. Maruti Suzuki and Bajaj Auto are my two eyes. I learnt auto retailing in depth through the eyes of Bajaj Auto and Maruti Suzuki. I thank you, Bajaj Auto, as well as Maruti Suzuki. Mr. Rajiv Bajaj wanted to come. I think we'll show you his AV. He was very keen to come. He's the tall leader and my godfather. But he couldn't make it, managing director of Bajaj Auto. So the journey continued there. We have created value for the state, for all the stakeholders. All the OEMs, Daimler is sitting here, Suzuki is sitting here, Bajaj officers are sitting here, and various other companies. I can proudly say we never did anything wrong. We have always aligned our thoughts to the company thoughts. I've been wearing this uniform proudly, me, my son, my daughter, for the past 35 years. All of you know, regardless of where I was going, whether it's Prime Minister or Chief Minister, I was always proud to wear this uniform. Now, succession. I'm now 70. Sir, I have to retire. You say never, I know that. But I would like to step out from the youngsters' path. We created a wonderful team of 10 or 12 people. All of them are between the ages of 32 to 42. They are joint managing directors from various places, Hyderabad, Bangalore, Vijayawada, Vizag. They are going to take care of the group along with Varun, Varsha. We created a trust. All the business and properties have gone to the trust. So, many family businesses, if you just rewind in India and see, most of them collapsed after first generation or maximum second generation. I do not want that to happen for this company. Right now, we have 21,600 employees, catering to 1 lakh individuals. So I cannot risk anything. So therefore, I was telling these boys that you should year 2000, we conducted our 50 years function when my father was alive. Yanamala Ramakrishna Garu was the chief guest that day for 50-year function. I think he said he is going to come. So now 75 years I am able to celebrate during my lifetime. I want these boys to conduct in 2050, 100th year, with a turnover of 25,000 crores and employee strength of 1 lakh of people. Will you do that? Yeah, you better. I will be watching from there with a hand like this. So, Then we got into service, sir. Late Eram Naid Garu, once when I went to Srikakulam, he said, Prabhu, I was wanting to start something. Then he said, people from Srikakulam, Vijayanagaram, when they have some issue, health issue, they go all the way to Visakhapatnam, burn their 500,000 rupees and come walking back to Srikakulam. And then, so I said, what should I do? If you start some diagnostic centers for poor people, it will be great. So the first center was started in 2010. Now we have 10 centers. We cater to every day 2,000 poor patients, annually about 600,000, 6 lakh poor patients, and they save annually 45 crores. So far, we catered to 4.5 million people, and they saved about 240 crores. Madam Bhavana, yesterday and day before, on the eve of my birthday, they have donated blood. 1,158 units of blood was donated in the last 4 days. And most of the blood went to our NTR Memorial Blood Bank. So, this has been our journey. We have a lot of responsibility on our shoulder because we feel very responsible. We are a very responsible organization. We don't want to do anything wrong. We watch every step. Every day is a new day for us. And all these boys are taught like that. Please have character, conduct your business ethically, be careful with all the 5 fingers, that is employees, customers, bankers, OEMs, manufacturers, and government. So long as we take care of these, I think we'll have an eternal journey. Lot of bureaucracy, lot of politicians have stood by this group. I thank all of them, bureaucracy and politicians. My sisters, my uncles, my Pednangarus, my fathers, brothers, daughters, sons, daughter-in-laws, sons-in-laws, they are all here. They have come all the way from US. They are a big source of strength to me, sir. I spend a lot of time with them, and they are a lot of strength to me. My brother-in-law is there, a professor in computer science, a hand of almost, I think, 65 years in computer science. So I'm lucky to have a family like this. I recognize the presence of Vemireddy Garu, all the MPs, MLAs, ministers. So I thank one and all. We'll continue to do well. Youngsters, please take care of the group. And, we have a lot of well-wishers. We have a lot of stake in the whole thing. So thank you very much. God bless us. God bless this group. Thank you very much. And I thank, today, sir, is an important day because GST 2 has got activated today. So for auto industry is an important day. But the moment I requested Takaichi-san and Maruti senior officers, Suzuki officers, Daimler, all of them agreed within a minute we are there. It's an important event. We'll be there. So I thank you so much, Takaichi-san and everybody. Thank you, son. Umeda-san. Thank you.